collections on your credit report. What do you do with collections if you want to improve your FICO? In a lot of cases, the answer is actually nothing. So I had a customer who had a collection on her credit report. It was years old, probably 3-4 years old. It was under $200. It wasn't a big deal. And that number actually is not significant. It was just an old collection that was hanging out. And the last date of last activity was about 4 years ago. She went and paid off this collection, and her credit score dropped by over 80 points. And the reason that it dropped is because this negative event in her credit history that used to be 4 or 5 years ago was now yesterday. So as soon as you pay that off, the credit agency updates the credit report to paid in full 0. And the date of the last activity now is as soon as that day that you paid it off. So her FICO dropped by over 80 points because this little collection that had been hanging out and silent just got reported as brand new, even though in the big scheme of things, it's much better to have a 0 debt collection. I mean, it just makes sense, but not with FICO. Everything with FICO doesn't make sense. So before you make any moves on your credit report, talk to a mortgage professional or a credit person, and I can refer you to some, and figure out the correct path for you. Now, in the long run, this is going to be better for this client, but it takes a long time for that credit score to recover 80 points. It took a day to blow it up, and it's going to take a long time for it to get back to where it was because that negative event is now today or yesterday, and you have to get ahead of this years in order for that negative event to be minimized in FICO's scoring model. So if you have questions about credit reports or how to maximize your FICO, I look at credit reports every day. I would love to help you out and help you maximize your credit report, your FICO score.